Paris Accord is this agreement which every single nation in the world signed except for Syria and Nicaragua. And the only reason Nicaragua didn't sign it is because they didn't think it was aggressive enough in addressing our climate change goals.
What's interesting about the agreement is that those commitments are developed independently by each country. There's actually they're not negotiated, but every country simply decides what it's comfortable with in terms of reducing greenhouse gas emissions, and that's its commitment.
We are sending an extremely strong message, and the strongest message in the nation, by saying that we stand in solidarity with the global community and not only hitting the greenhouse gas emission goals set forth in the Paris Agreement, but also by holding ourselves accountable to them through transparent and international reporting. And that's how this bill is a novel piece of legislation, and that's how this bill will make Massachusetts the environmental leader that it is.
There's no issue that will have greater impact on my generation, and my children's generation, than that of climate change. It's already having a devastating effect across our state, especially with impact of stronger storms and higher waters on our coastal communities. And I'm personally invested in this. As someone who represents Falmouth and Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket, I might not have a district unless we address sea level rise and global warming.
Residents have been fired up. We've had hundreds of people send in mail and postcards to different reps and senators in the building to move forward the bill.
It's actually stimulating a lot of action at the state and local level.
One of our biggest economic driver on the Cape and Islands is our environment. If we don't have a clean and healthy environment, that will affect our economy, that will affect our jobs.
But as the federal government takes a giant step back, it's time for Massachusetts to step up and lead. And we must stand in solidarity with our global community in the effort to combat climate change. And that's exactly what our bill does. House Bill 3564 affirms our commitment to the greenhouse gas emission standards set forth in the Paris Climate Agreement, a goal that we are already on target to hit because of our Global Warming Solutions Act.
And here in Massachusetts, we should set ourselves apart and lead on this, and that's what this bill does.